Hey, good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update. Hope everybody had a great and safe 4th of July weekend. Now we're ready for another work week ahead, and we're going to be dealing with some hot, steamy weather and looks like increased chances of rain for the work week ahead, which will actually bring the temperatures down a little bit. I'll show you my latest 7-day here in just a second. But first, let's go ahead and start off with a live look up in Chattanooga as we're getting some sunshine, some clouds around. We're also got some showers in the area as well. You're going to see those for the rest of this afternoon, and you're going to get it again for the upcoming week as those rain chances are really going to come up and be a lot more widespread with their coverage as well. Going over here toward Lake Chattooga, North Georgia, looking like a good day to jump in the lake and cool off a little bit. I just hope these folks, if they hear a little thunder out there, they get out of that water. It's the last place you want to be in the event of a thunderstorm. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the current radar. As we said, we have some scattered storms here right nearby near the Chattanooga area, going up to the north and east. Scattered storms here across Tennessee, northern Alabama, kind of limited across North Georgia for the moment, but I think North Georgia is going to stay predominantly clear. Maybe an isolated threat here across the northwest sections, but the rain threat will go up for North Georgia as well going in for tomorrow and for the days ahead. All right, let's go look at the regional perspective here. Some scattered storms down along the Gulf Coast. You see the scattered storms across central Tennessee into northern Alabama, back over toward Arkansas and Louisiana as well. Just looks like a typical, hot, hazy, humid kind of afternoon here across the southeast for your Monday. All right, so let's look at your regional satellite. Again, we've got the lightning data on top of this. You see the scattered storms across Louisiana. Pretty good coverage here across Tennessee. Not looking too bad there, but Alabama, Georgia not looking all that bad here for this afternoon. All right, let's go talk about the regional model. Again, we're just going to kind of see things. Atmosphere is going to get a little more juicy. We're going to get more moisture, a lot of layers here. So as a result, as we go through this model run here, we're going to continue with the scattered storms. You see this for today, kind of limited here for the rest of your Monday. Then going in for tomorrow afternoon, a little more widespread. See, there's a little more activity here, kind of hit and miss around for your for tomorrow. So again, just not everybody's going to get wet, but a bigger chance that we'll see more people getting wet with some scattered storms here for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and talk about the weather map here. We're going to go ahead and take you forward here for the week ahead and kind of get an idea what you're going to be seeing here. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is the kind of the color profile that the National Weather Service uses, but it's a light green. That's basically a rain that's less than 50%. But when you start getting those dark green colors, different story. Okay, so as we go in here for tomorrow morning, going into Tuesday, morning time's not that bad. Obviously, you may see a stray shower, but it's really the afternoon hours. You get a lot more coverage there. But right now, you're looking at most areas here about 40-50% as we go in for tomorrow. So not looking too bad there for tomorrow. But as we go for the rest of the week ahead, that's going to change a little bit as we kind of go through the period. So let's go take this forward. Go into your Wednesday here. Wednesday looking bad. Thursday, look at that. Oh, we got a lot more green on that map. That means we're going to see a lot more coverage here with the rain chances here as we head toward the end of the week. And I think it's going to stay a little elevated here and maybe start coming down as we head through the weekend. So as we go into early next week, we should see things begin to settle down just a little bit. So expect a little more an enhanced rain threat here for most of this week and then start to back off a little bit as we head toward the weekend. So let's go ahead and look at your forecast here for tomorrow. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Those feel-like temperatures, by the way, will be approaching 100 degrees, maybe low 100s. Could see some heat advisories potentially there. 95 and 73 with some scattered storms there in Chattanooga. Elsewhere for the morning hours on Tuesday, again, looking mostly here in the 70s. A couple 69s here, some 60s in the mountains in North Carolina. But otherwise, kind of a muggy start to your day. Mostly clear skies for tonight once those storms settle down in the evening. Afternoon highs tomorrow, a lot of 90s on this map. A couple of 80s over in the mountains in North Carolina, but otherwise pretty hot and steamy here. Again, with scattered afternoon thunderstorms, those feel-like temperatures will be approaching 100 to 102 degrees across many areas here across East Tennessee and North Georgia. How are we going to be looking regionally? Well, 95 in Nashville, 93 in Memphis, 89 in Destin. Notice I've got a scattered thunderstorm threat here all across the southeast. You've got a pair of 98s there in Charlotte and Columbia. So it's going to be a hot and steamy July day. About what you would typically see, really. All right, let's go look at your next 7 days here. Those rain chances really starting to sneak up here. Again, we remember that dark green map we showed you there on Thursday. 90%, pretty good coverage. But look at the temperatures. They kind of respond. Although those feel like temperatures are still feeling in the 90s. Obviously, it's so humid. But here in the upper 80s. And then we kind of back it up a little bit here going through the weekend. And we'll see those rain chances for the weekend probably going to change a little bit. I suspect they probably will. As you know, when you're dealing with forecasting this time of year, you're kind of dealing with more what we call mesoscale, small features instead of big giant weather systems like synoptic size. So it really kind of depends on how things set up from the day before, outflow boundaries from old thunderstorms, like rocks in the pond type situation I always talk about. That's what we'll deal with. But right now it looks like we'll see an enhanced rain threat increasing through the week, and then I think it'll back down a little bit before the weekend. I don't expect the weekend to be a washout, but you will have to deal with those afternoon scattered showers and thunderstorms. Again, everybody, I appreciate y'all checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. And if you haven't checked us out over on the North Georgia Majestic Weather Facebook page, you can always find us over there. It's a good place for to message me or have a weather-related question. And again, I appreciate you guys checking out our coverage here. All right, that's y'all's forecast for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next report tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.